In total, since this fire started in Nova Scotia, more than 16,000 people have been forced to leave their homes in wildfire evacuations, and many of those have not been able to bring their pets. And that's where organizations, including the Nova Scotia SPCA, they're stepping in, they're doing the work to reunite pets with their families, and they're taking in pets who don't have a place to stay. Joining us this morning from Dartmouth is Sarah Lyon from the Nova Scotia SPCA. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
Who do you have there with you?
I'm wrangling here with Antonio, who is one of the kittens that we rescued and who is living here. Antonio, his family couldn't get back to him and his brother's sister's mother. So we have a couple of sets. There he is. We have a couple of sets of mums and kittens amongst our animals.
So how many pets do you have there right now, and where are you keeping them all?
So last count from last night is we have brought in 108 animals here at the Dartmouth shelter. Our friends at Bide a While are helping us out, and they have about 20 animals. So we're looking at about 100, close to 130 animals here in Dartmouth in the, from the Tantallon fires. But we've rescued and taken in about 26 animals.
Antonio really wants to make an exit.
Sorry about that. 26 animals in the Shelburne fires as of last night.
That is just incredible. You know, we had a really heartbreaking conversation with a woman yesterday who was in a hotel room. They had to evacuate. They weren't allowed to get back to their home. They're worried about their pets. The SPCA is working with the RCMP and Natural Resources Department. You guys are allowed to go in and rescue people's pets. Explain to us how that's working.
So our enforcement team, our enforcement officers are allowed to be escorted with fire and DNR, like you said. So people are calling into our office or into Yarmouth and Halifax, and we're taking addresses, what type of pet do you have, and we're going out. And I mean, we're going into houses like Antonio's house, which was smoky and nobody could get there, and we were able to get all of them, to there's koi ponds, there's fish, and there is chickens that need to be fed. So we're also doing that. And where we can't, unfortunately, find an animal, we're leaving food and water out for them as well.
What are the animals like when you get there, Sarah? Are they frightened? Do they come with you willingly?
So they are frightened. I mean, some people tried to get their animals, tried to get a cat during a crisis into a crate. So the animals are exhausted, they're missing their families, and they are emotional. And some of them are just, there's a reason that we all get animals, and that is because they are loving. And so a golden doodle that I brought in the other day was just happy to see everybody, whereas Peppa the pig did not want to come in.
Hang on for just a second. So you have pigs, fish, cats, dogs, I imagine birds as well, and you're feeding chickens? You guys must have a big amount of need.
Yes, so snakes, geckos, ocelots, fish, pigs, chickens, like you said, dogs, cats. I'm probably missing lizards. Yesterday, I helped somebody reunite with their hamster, guinea pigs. So the need is great because on average we take in 14 to 16 animals a day just with our regular work. Wow. So now we've gotten up to 120 with our friends at Bide a While, 26 down in Shelburne. So the amount of cleaning that is happening, the amount of staff time, medicine. So these animals are coming in and they're getting a checkup. Right? So we are giving them medicines that they need. And if the family tells us, listen, haven't been to a doctor in a bit, that's okay. Let's get you boosted. Let's get you updated on your medicine. Then you've got food, kitty litter, a lot of kitty litter that we're going through. Things that people might not think about. Gas. Our enforcement vehicles were out for 14 hours straight yesterday.
Wow.
And we need to fill those tanks.
Sarah, we have to wrap our conversation, but I want to leave by just really quickly asking how you and your team are doing, because you are also homeowners in this region.
Thank you for asking. We do have some team members who have been evacuated, and we are supporting them, supporting their animals as well. And I think we're all just privileged. We feel privileged to be in this role to help all these families.
And they are so grateful for the help that you're offering. Sarah, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.